What up, my man?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Alright, so I'm pulling you over for seatbelt violation and texting and driving.
I was not texting and
He
driving.
didn't even have his phone in his hands.
What would you learn on the phone?
I was not. My phone has been right here.
So you were like this, going looking down.
No, I was
he
not.
Oh my God.
Do you have your license?
Yo, just real quick, man. Before I get into this video, I just got to say a couple things. Number one, about 6 months ago, a situation eerily similar happened to me in Metro, where Officer Lard pulled me over. He said I was on my phone. He lied, right? I want that to be understood. He stopped me. We are on 5th and Broadway. I'm coming down the hill towards Broadway. He stops me. He says, hey, well, he actually, and I keep repeating the same story, but he wasn't trying to stop me. He was trying to stop the car in front of me. He did a U-turn. The car in front of me ends up taking off. He flicks his lights on me, right? He's walking up to my car. I'm like, what does this guy want, bro? He said, hey, I seen you on your phone. I said, you, my friend, are a liar. Long story short, we end up going to court. The first time I go to court, I don't have my proof of insurance. I didn't bring my license into court because in Wilson County, you basically leave everything outside or they just gonna make you walk back to your car. So that's what I did. I left my phone, I left everything. So my proof of insurance, my license, just everything that I would need to show the judge everything that I would need to show the judge that I had at the time of driving was in my car. So she was like, hey, let's just reschedule it. But before you go, make sure when you come back, you change your address. So round 2, we go to court the second time. Maybe like 3 months have passed. The first thing she asked me was like, hey, I remember you. Did you get your address changed? I said, you know what, Your Honor, I've been really busy and blah, blah, blah. And then I said, you know what? I was like, I'm lying. I was like, I just didn't do it. I was like, I apologize, but I just didn't do it. Like, because I felt myself lying for no reason, bro. So I was like, I just didn't do it. I didn't say I didn't think it was that important, but that's how I was feeling. Like, it's not a big deal. So from that moment, the judge is now off me. She is not a fan of me. But Officer Lard, he gets up and he's giving his testimony. They're like, what happened on this day? The officer, motorcycle officer, he pulls up, he says, hey, yeah, we were blah, blah, blah. He said, I seen him on his phone. He said, I walked up to the car. He was rude. He had an attitude. He didn't show me anything. He said, I watched the video this morning before I came in just to refresh my memory. He said, I couldn't bring the video in because Metro is doing this big update and I'm not able to figure out how to bring the video into court. This is what he tells the judge, bro. On God. He says, in the video, he actually admits to being on his cell phone. He said, and then he proceeds to ask me how fast he was going. I said, whoa. I said, Your Honor. I said, Your Honor. I was like, are you familiar with downtown Nashville? She was like, yeah. I was like, we're on 5th and Broadway. It's a Friday night, a Saturday night. I was like, we're in standstill traffic. Why would I ask the officer how fast I was going? I said that. Fell on deaf ears, right? I said, I also have a video from the time he walked up to my door to the time he left and his supervisor left. And the other 3 officers that came out to just stand there and look intimidating. I said, I have all of that on my phone. Would you like to watch the video? Because I didn't admit being on my phone And I damn sure didn't ask how fast I was going. I don't know how that's relevant to anything that we're talking about right now. I really don't understand the relevancy. When I asked if she wanted to watch the video, she said no. She said, I know this officer. He's really trustworthy. And I've had enough of you. On God. That's what she said. I've had enough of you. I know this officer. He's trustworthy. I said, Your Honor, but you don't know me. You don't know me. How do you know I'm not trustworthy? I kept trying to talk, and she was like, we're done here. Basically. So I take that. I have to eat that on the chin. And she wanted to make an example out of me. So she charged me with not changing my address, with no insurance, no driver's license at the time, no all the tickets, bro. I end up getting hit with all of them. Boom. So a $60 ticket turned into $600 like that. Boom. I wanted to appeal, but my lady was like, Jay, listen, to appeal it is going to be another $300. If you lose this, we're just wasting money at this point, right? She was like, just take it on the chin. Let's cut our losses and move on. I'm like, all right. So since then, I paid all of my tickets, right? And the only reason I'm telling this story is because it's relevant in this next story. So I pay all my tickets, end up being like $600. I get a letter in the mail that said, one letter says, thank you for paying your ticket. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you for paying your ticket. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you for paying your ticket. And then one ticket says, and I'm paraphrasing, but it's like, thank you for paying your ticket. Unfortunately, we didn't receive payment in time. Contact blah, blah, blah. Go on the website, basically. Go on the website and you'll have to pay another fee. If you don't pay it by this date, you'll have to pay another fee, right? I said, okay, I don't know what it is. I'm trying to call the number. Can't get a hold of nobody, bro. They're on slam all day long, bro. So I go on the website. I pay another $140. Keep in mind, this is like 2 to 3 weeks after I pay all my tickets after court. I get these letters, right? So I'm thinking the whole time I'm driving, my license is good. I have nothing else to worry about, right? I get online, I pay, I see my name, my driver's license number, typed in my social, and it's like, basically you owe us another $140 for, I don't know what it was, but I paid it. I'm like, all right, y'all want more money? I can't have my license suspended. I work Uber and Lyft, right? So boom, I pay it. I'm thinking, that's it. That's all I have to do. I'm thinking my license is good. I never once got a piece of paper in the mail saying your license is suspended. Never once. So boom. So fast forward to yesterday. I'm driving 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Just dropped baby girl off, right? I see a state trooper pull on the left side of me, right? We make eye contact. I look over. I don't even flick him off. I'm in a good mood today, right? It's early. So I see him. He sees me. He slows down. I don't think anything of it. I keep going. This guy pulls behind me. I'm in the right lane, far right lane. He pulls behind me. He pulls over to the shoulder and then guns it. He speeds up. Vroom, vroom, right? It's raining. There is a motorcycle underneath like a little bridge. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe he's about to go help this guy, right? As soon as I pass him once, because he sped up, right? So then I pass him again. He comes over, turns the lights on. He walks over to the window. And this is what's beautiful, because I know, like, it's unbelievable to a lot of you people who are just cop supporters. And I promise you, like, I have no ill will. I love the comments of like people saying, just don't commit crimes, bro, and you won't have any issues. I get you, bro. Like, I feel you. But the problem is when you're not committing crimes and you're not breaking traffic laws, right? And then you get pulled over. So what do you do in that situation? I know my next step is I'm going to get a dash camera tomorrow, because this can't keep happening to me, bro. But anyways, it was cool because my lady was in the car. So she's like, she's like, what's going on, right? So he comes over to the window. He's like, hey, I pulled you over for texting and driving, and your seatbelt wasn't on. In the video I'm about to show, my lady's reaction is like, what? Like, he was like, he was not on his phone. I'm like, hey, relax. This happens all the time, right? Because she know that my phone is been right here the whole drive, right? I'm looking at maps on my phone. My bitch is with me. I'm not texting no other hoes. Like, I'm not big on social media. I don't do a whole lot of tweeting and Instagramming. It's 7:30 in the morning, bro. I'm just trying to relax, right? I'm trying to wake up still. But he says what he says. He says he pulls me over for texting and driving, which was a lie, and my seatbelt not being on, which was another lie. The only thing, and the only reason he added the seatbelt is because when he pulled over, I had not even unbuckled my seatbelt, but I took the belt part that's tight and I moved it over my head so I could go get my registration, and like just my papers, my documents, right? So long story short, he made this up. He said he seen me. Keep in mind it's raining, and I literally was not on my phone, and I don't know how else to express that besides I wasn't on my phone. And the sad part is officers can just make this up. They can just make this up and do it every day if they wanted to. I'm sure they do. Like, and they get away with it. So now my new thing is dash camera ready, bro. Always, bro. Like, and the next officer that tries that, I'm gonna play dumb. I'm gonna act like, oh man, that's crazy. I'm gonna be so nice. And then I'm gonna go to court and I wanna show that I wasn't on my phone, because this is ridiculous. You literally have no other defense. You gotta eat it, bro. Basically. The whole reason I brought up Mr. Larg in Nashville was because I get pulled over yesterday, and that's when I find out that my license is eligible for reissue, whatever that means. So this officer actually told me some news that I did not know. When in the video, he said I didn't have a license, right? He never said my license was suspended. He never said, my license is invalid. Like, he just said, you don't have a license. I said, well, what does that mean? He said, in my system, it's just saying you don't have a license. Okay. So is it suspended? No. So I don't know. What's the next step? So yesterday I was calling trying to figure out what the next step is, but nobody seems to have an answer. So now I'm riding around this whole time thinking my license is good from paying all my tickets, and there's still one more step after this $140 mystery fee that I had to pay. Like, what? It's all a money grab. So Officer Larg in Nashville, his one lie has now cost me over $1,000 after I pay these tickets, right? Just one lie. And this is why police officers, they got to be held accountable, bro. Some of these niggas should not have jobs. If you can just make up shit and just say whatever you want because you feel like pulling somebody over, hoping to find something else. I don't know what he thought when he looked over at me. Maybe he thought he could find something bigger. And all you people in the comment, I know you've seen the short and you're saying, oh, you don't have a license, bro. I do have a license, right? Don't you think if my license was suspended, this officer would have arrested me? Y'all think he's that nice now? Y'all think Mr. Officer is really kind to me? He was looking out for my best interests? You got to pick a side. But I'm going to show the video, man. And this is why I hate police, bro. Straight up. I know there are some really good cops, and I do admire like some people having to put their life on the line, right? Like they go out in the eyes of danger, bro. People showing up for domestic calls and wrecks, and y'all see a lot of shit. Y'all got to do a lot of shit, right? But a big part of your job is to harass and collect money. And that's the part I don't fuck with, bro. That's the part I don't fuck with. And it's terrible. It's wicked. Y'all need to get a fucking hobby, bruh. Leave people alone, bruh. That shit is so dead. That shit is not cool, bruh. That shit is not cool. And I'll be trying to be really, really understanding. Because everybody got a job to do. I know that. I try to be very accommodating. But you're not gonna piss on me and tell me it's raining. You're not gonna keep lying to me and then not expect me to try to defend myself or keep having an old it's okay attitude. No, fuck that, bro. I'm about to start exposing police officers, bro, because the shit they do is wicked, bro. It's wicked. This African nigga, and no problem, no problem with my Africans, right? But this nigga just pulled me over, and you know what's sad? And I hate to make it about a race thing, right? But you know what's sad and why black people are at the bottom of the totem pole? Because I bet this African gentleman, I bet he don't even harass white people like he harasses African Americans. When I tell you black people have every right to be disappointed in police, we are so, like, we're marginalized. Like, we're literally attacked by the police, bro. It's a war. I ain't gonna let it stop me, though. I mean, it's all good. It's not all good, but I am gonna speak out on certain things, bro, because it's crazy, bro. It's crazy the amount of times I get stopped, number one. And if you are on here and you watching this video, I don't know if you made it this far, but bro, no way, absolutely no way, in all of the videos I posted, that I've posted with police on my channel, not once did I commit a crime. Not once. Now, once I got pulled over, right, people go fishing, right? And you can find something with everybody, bro. Almost everybody, you can find something. So Officer Benz, it took him 3 minutes for him to come up with a valid reason why he actually pulled me over. It took him 3 minutes. He had to go back to his car, rewatch a video, and be like, oh, I got it. This is why I actually pulled you over, right? Officer Larg just made up some bullshit, right? Officer Farrell pulled me over for sitting in a parking lot at Taco Bell. Turned on his lights. Hey, what are you doing? Are you in here drinking alcohol? No, fuck you. Right? Officer in Nashville, the most recent before this, he pulled me over. He said, oh, I'm on DUI duty tonight. What the fuck does that have to do with me? He said, oh, you were on the lane a little bit. So? Is that illegal to touch the lane? Was I driving crazy? Did I look like I was driving drunk? No, I didn't. I got him to apologize. So all of you people who are watching a short or watching a piece of a video and then leaving comments, I love it. Like I love to, like, you know, comment back and call you, you know, say you got downs, talk about your, I like to go to your profiles and look, and a lot of you got videos and shit of like your grandkids or your cats, and I just see how lame y'all niggas are. So I love that. Don't stop doing that. But the proof is in the pudding, bro. You know, if I was doing something wrong, there wouldn't be a reason for me to post these videos. I don't know if y'all realize that. I had a great encounter with Officer Diesel, right? That's my guy. But I didn't post that footage because it was a good encounter. It was just a normal encounter. I don't know what you want me to say. And don't say, oh, you're playing the victim. No, I'm just trying to show you idiots. I'm trying to show some of you idiots out there that, listen, not all police is good police, bro. Point blank, period. And if you have that impression in your mind and you think everybody who makes a video about police are just bitching or complaining or breaking the law, you are part of the problem. While the police is as aggressive as they are. And I hope one day you have one too many beers and you driving home and you get an asshole on your hands. And I hope he's ready to harass the shit out of you. That's what I hope for all you people posting. Honestly. But let me get out of here, man. Y'all bless up, gang.
Morning.
What up, my man?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Alright, so I'm pulling you over for seatbelt violation and texting and driving.
I was not texting and
He
driving.
didn't even have his phone in his hands.
What were you doing on the phone?
I was not. My phone has been right here.
So you were like this, going looking down.
No, I was
he
not.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Do you have your license?
And he has his seatbelt on.
What'd you say?
My seatbelt is on.
Okay. See how you wear your seatbelt?
I just did this
When he pulled us
because you
over.
pulled me over.
No.
Yeah, yes, sir. Okay. What's your name?
I'm Trooper Eric Behemble with the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
Okay.
Do you have your license and insurance and registration?
Yes, sir.
And you still live in Christiana, sir? You still live in Christiana? I'll take that as a no, right?
Can you get your supervisor out here for me?
A supervisor for what?
Because I want to know why you pulled me over.
I've already said what
But could you get a supervisor
I'm
for me?
not gonna get my supervisor if I've already said what I pulled you over, the reason for
Well,
pulling you.
the reasons that you pulled me over, I guarantee you have no proof of that.
Okay.
And you pulled me over for absolutely no reason. So for my safety and my wife's safety, I would like a supervisor out here.
Have I threatened you with anything?
Well, I feel threatened because you pulled me over for no reason.
Okay, this is just a normal procedure.
But it's not.
I'm just requesting for your license,
Yes,
your
sir.
insurance, and registration.
Okay, but listen, it's not normal because you pulled me over for no reason. So that's what's not normal.
So we have a day and time and place for that. Okay, that we call court. So you can always appear to court and dispute everything.
Okay, but could you Could you please just call a supervisor for me?
Sir,
It's the
I've
law.
already-
You have to if he asks.
Here,
Just so you know.
don't talk. Could you please just call a supervisor for me? Because I want to make sure everything goes smooth. I don't want my rights violated, right? And I want to feel safe, just like you, right?
Okay.
So, because I feel right now, I feel a little threatened because you pulled me over and you made up a reason to pull me over. You just made it up out of the blue.
I made it up with the blue.
I was not texting. My phone is right here. I have a phone holder.
Okay.
My seatbelt is buckled.
Your seatbelt.
My
is buckled,
seatbelt.
but it's
Yeah,
not.
and I just did that. I just did that.
Do you have
Be-
your insurance?
I do. I don't want to stop recording.
It's on your phone.
On my phone, yes,
What's
sir.
the name of the insurance?
Progressive.
Progressive. You still live in Christianity?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, I'll be right back. Send your call.
Thank you.
All right, so I went ahead and called my supervisor.
Okay.
My supervisor won't be able to make it,
Okay.
but he said you can call the dispatch, start THP on your phone, and then it's gonna go through my dispatch, and that's the way you're gonna be able to talk to my dispatch.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna be getting a ticket for seatbelt violation, hand-free violation, and your license. You're eligible for reissued.
What does that mean?
So you don't have a license right now.
Yes, I do.
I'm telling you right now, after running your license, it is not valid.
Okay. So I had some tickets, right?
Okay.
I paid the tickets,
Okay.
right? I paid the reissue fee. So I'm not understanding why my license is not valid.
Okay. So that is what my computer is saying. That's
Okay.
what the system is saying.
All right, so your system is wrong, okay? So I want to let you know that. And how do I take care of this?
So, all right. So your court date is gonna be May 24.
Okay.
Okay. At 8:30, it's in Murfreesboro.
8:30 in Murfreesboro.
Yes.
And why I want on record one more time
Yes.
why you pulled me over.
I pulled you over for seatbelt violation.
Okay.
And the hand-free violation.
Okay. Will you have the camera footage
Mhm.
on your dash cam
Yes.
to show in court? I want your answer right now.
The answer: I don't have the camera footage.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have any camera on this side, mounting on this side to
Yes,
be able
sir.
to see if you had your to be able to record that if you have your seatbelt on.
Okay.
Or if you had your cell phone on your hand.
So you seen in the rain that I was on my phone,
Yes.
texting and driving, and you seen I did not have a seatbelt on.
Correct.
Under oath.
Yes.
Okay. And you're gonna say that in court.
Yes. If I
Okay.
get subpoenaed, yes, I will say that. in
Oh,
court,
you're gonna get subpoenaed.
Yes, sir.
Because you made this up, and I'm not sure why.
Hey, I don't have all day right now, so you're simply gonna sign.
Well, you do have all day because you stopped me for no reason.
I've already said I cited you for seatbelt violation,
Mhm.
for
Which you
hand-free
made up.
violation,
Okay.
and you don't have a license right
Okay.
now.
But
Okay.
you see his seatbelt's on, so did
But
you see him
hey,
put the seatbelt?
I don't need you to. It's okay. It's all right. So all right. So what else do I need to do? Is that it?
The only thing you have to do is sign that document. It is not a. You're not saying that you're guilty by signing.
Okay.
And you just have to appear to court.
All right. So what if I don't sign it?
Okay. So the only document.
This is just my. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I got you.
So if you don't sign the ticket, okay.
Mhm.
So I'm required to take in front of the magistrate. Okay. So that means I'm gonna have to arrest you.
Okay. So you're forcing me.
No. I'm not forcing you to
No,
sign.
we gotta get. We have
Okay.
to. I mean, language means something, right?
All right. Okay.
So if I don't sign this, you're gonna take me to jail.
It
Correct?
is the law.
Okay. So I'm under distress, and I'm going to sign this document that you made up that I was on my phone texting and driving, and I didn't have a seatbelt on.
Yes.
Okay. And what's your name? One more time.
It's Eric Behan, but it's gonna be right there,
Okay.
right where you're.
It's signed right here?
Yes, sir. It
All
is
right.
not admission of guilt.
I know. Man, you guys are great. Thank you for keeping us safe. I hope you have a safe night, man.
Yes, sir.
Safe
Make
day.
sure that seatbelt is over your
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure thing, bud. Fucking dickhead, bro.